It's Pete from Cheap Homesteading, and today we're in the bee yard and we're going to take a look at how well this swarm has taken off. When I got the swarm, it was basically a full box of bees. I got it back to the bee yard. I threw another box on top of it just to allow it to have space to expand. I got to be careful because about now there's going to be a ton of bees hatching out and the hive population is just going to explode. So I want to make sure that these bees don't end up swarming. So we're going to go check, make sure everything's good, because my goal is to make one good split off this hive instead of allowing the thing to swarm and the bees take off. So let's check it. There seems to be a really good population, and you see lots of bees coming in with pollen, which is a good sign, and they seem very relaxed, and the bees look healthy. We're going to go through the top supers, see how much they've extended into the second box that I installed. I want to get a good gauge at how much brood is in the hive, because then it kind of gives me an idea when I should be splitting. So when you catch a swarm, there's no brood, so your mite population is going to be low. But as they build more and more brood, your mite population is going to go up, and I want to make sure that I keep this totally under control and keep an eye on it for sure. So let's open it. As you can see, I can't find my hive tool, so there's a screwdriver for now. Wow, there is some nice population in there. See, these frames are really full. This frame is one of the last frames they've built out, so we're going to remove the easiest frame to remove. Reason being, there's less chance that I am going to damage any bees or squish the queen. Okay, so I don't see the queen on that. I don't even see any laying, so no, there is no queen on that one. I'm going to set this next to the hive. And then now we're going to go through the hive. So now I can just push the frames over, so I'll have lots of room to pull them out. This one's heavy. This is honey stores, no brood. Frame is decently heavy. Go to the next one. They are actually pretty calm so far. Here's another bunch of stores. No queen. Yeah, no eggs, just stores. This one's heavy too. So they're doing a great job bringing in the honey. Oh, there's the queen right there. It's got the pink dot on it. We are going to try to catch the queen. The queen is in there nice and safe. We're going to set her over here because I want to make sure that I don't damage her in any way. So anytime you find the queen, you got to really try to catch her and put her in a safe place. Okay, so I don't see any brood or any laid eggs in here, so I don't really understand why she was up in the second box. She might be looking for space to lay, so it definitely might be worth adding another box to it, because here there is no eggs laid. It is all It is all nectar and honey. So what I'm gonna do is move all the frames back. Try to do it carefully so don't squish any bees. We're gonna put her over there. Okay, so we're gonna put the last frame back in and we're gonna take a look at the bottom box. Okay, so the queen is in here. They're getting a little aggravated. Okay, so we are gonna lift the bottom box off. Wow, this thing's heavy. We're gonna set it here. And we're gonna take a look here and see if we can find any brood. Because there was none in the bottom, but that's where the queen was. Look at that. This thing can build honey for sure though. There's lots of honey. Let's keep going. Look at that. There's a nice brood pattern there and they're just ready to emerge. That's one frame. Two frames ready to emerge. It's very nice. Three frames ready to emerge. I don't see any swarm cells yet. Three. This is 4 frames of larvae and ready to emerge. They kind of messed up that frame, but that's all laid in there and larvae. We're gonna keep going. Okay, whoa, 5 frames. That's nice. I'm gonna have to come back and fix up my brace comb, but I don't want to touch too much. I want to leave these guys somewhat alone. 6 frames. Man, they're doing great. So 7 frames. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna put all the frames back in. We're gonna put the queen in the bottom box. I'm gonna put another box on top that is drawn out. They are starting to get just a bit aggravated with me. This isn't the best day to do this. It's an overcast day and it's probably gonna rain later, so bees are not the biggest fan of that. Okay, so we are going to release the queen into here. There she goes. I've got another box here. I've got another box here that has a ton of brace comb I got to clean up quick. I got to find my hive tool. That's awful. Okay, so there's nothing on that one. It's not pretty, but that's not bad. I want to make sure that there is tons of drawn comb, so they can just start laying. So there we go. We're going to throw this in. Now we're going to put this back on.
back on.
So I am super happy with this. When I first got this hive, I got it out of the tree. It must have been there for a little while because it was super heavy and the whole box was full. I set it down, I added another box. I went away and it must have been 2, maybe 3 weeks. I come back, this box is super full and it seems to be full of bees on top of it and a lot of great traffic coming in and out. So we're gonna keep an eye on this one. Another day we'll go out to the other yard that actually has the other swarm that I caught this year, and I'll just keep you updated. So that's about enough for today. You guys have a good one.